Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Atelier Ryza 3. Oh, I hope this is right. The man of the magnificent beard rides alone 1,000 leagues, / the Lord of Honshu slays... Stop making noise, computer. Slays 6 generals and breaches 5 passes. That's the oddest title yet. I'm the Mysterious JG.
And I'm Lethal Feline. I hope you people are going to check on JG to make sure that title's right.
Yeah, no,
oh
double
boy,
check.
Oh boy.
Is that the correct next chapter? And is there a part in the middle of the chapter title where for no particular reason anyone can fathom someone said, hey, why is my computer making noise? That's the strangest part of that chapter. Alright, so we're back in the Astrid Highlands, my favorite highlands, or heights of Claria region. And we haven't played in a minute, and we do have 1 or 2 places I gotta get to because I did them off screen, so... Ooh, look, the clouds are parting.
Moses has arrived. Moses of the clouds.
Here I am, everyone. Moses has arrived. So we have to hit these 3 thingamy-bobbers over here, because I was trying to find a place where we could get gold bike. And in so doing, I hit these 3, and at least 2 of them gave us little scenes, and I can't remember which ones they were, so let's just find all 3. A random quest has been triggered, Lethal.
Oh boy, my favorite.
Oh boy.
Also, folks, maybe my audio will be better for the first time in 300 episodes. We'll see. We'll see. We're hoping.
We're only like 200 episodes into this series, Lethal, so unless you haven't checked since Ryza 2, which I guess you probably haven't,
I think past me was like, fuck this. But he's trying again, goddammit. It's time for new beginnings.
Now is the time for all beginning. Okay, Ryza is dead from that fall. There is no doubt about it. So...
The notions of my demise have been greatly exaggerated.
What did you say? You were peeking so badly I couldn't understand you.
Uh-huh. Let's go ahead and see if we can find this first tower.
Well, this apparently ain't the way, so let's try over here.
We're exploring the remaining fast points in Claria. That's where past JG said they were, and there's also one in a mysterious tower from the first game, which...
Oh, we do. Yeah, you're right. We got to do that. This is... we got to find a way to get east.
I was gonna say, let me make my video larger so I can see again. Well, that's north. We don't want to go that way. If we want to go east, this would be the way. I was gonna say, is that... no, there's no ladder over there. I think we can head north and then east. Actually, there is a ladder there. I can barely see it through the mist of Moria. Yeah, there's one.
Oh
right
my god,
there.
look at that tiny little ladder. Oh,
I had to use my safety squints to see that one.
Still in a dream snake eater kind of ladder over here. That's just how tiny this shit is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, can you imagine if like her jacket and that giant safety pin weren't there? We could see her whole butt.
Yeah, we've never seen that before.
Yeah, I know. I mean, new thing in this game.
Yeah, that
accidentally go into photograph mode. Ooh.
I'm still wondering what the hell that safety pin is even for.
It's for holding her jacket in place so you can't see her butt.
Well, it's not working.
It's not. Yeah, it's basically an anchor hanging off of it, but
it's just a little thing called fashion, Lethal, is what you should have said.
Just a little thing called fashion. Crazy little thing called fashion. Do-wah.
A treasure that requires a key. It's still in that direction, kind of. Well, we got a nice set of switchbacks here. They'll take us over the range.
Well, the issue with these, and there's more than one of these, I think, these little pit... Ooh, can you hop on that, or is that just decorative? This would appear to be decorative.
No room for me on there. Were you trying to say, elevator? Hmm?
You're saying you're fat.
Damn. Well,
elevator. It don't pull no punches.
you know, sometimes I need history like that.
You're
You
so
think with all this running around, it wouldn't be an issue.
Sometimes a teenage girl needs to have her self-image just like shredded by an elevator.
And actually, thinking about it, fuck you, elevator. It's solid muscle. Slaps legs.
You know, elevator, my milkshake brings all the elevators to the yard.
These things is Quadzillas, dog.
All right, so we're
Oh, we have people out here.
either there or we're at the wrong altitude. We are
Oh,
there.
I was gonna say this appears to be a scene. Yep, that's one of those.
One of them scenes, as they call them.
Sir, you're making a scene.
This looks like the end of the track, or end of the road, as some might say.
I'm gonna put my hands behind my back to assist the clothespin in whatever it's trying to do.
Yeah, but still. It's such a massive storage.
Yeah, she's such a size queen.
Yeah. Oh, you can see a bit of light from there. There must be something inside the storage. Can you believe they would store something inside the storage?
That is the glow that.
Sorry, that is the glow that fairy stones give off.
You'll
Oh, look
get
at that
someday
smile.
now.
Like, goddamn, the faces are so much more expressive than they were in the first game. She's just like, I don't know if she's bemused or charmed, but there's actual emotion.
She looks very kind in that one.
She's like,
It's
oh.
almost a bless your heart kind of look,
Yeah.
but I think it's just love in her eyes.
It's like, Tao, I just appreciate the fact that you're now taller than me. Go you!
Maybe they mine fairy stones and then used a cart to move them here for storage.
That would track. Those are some. Speaking of tracks, those tracks are really freaking big.
Yeah.
I can see that. I wonder how many fairy stones are left. Probably like 3.
I love that you said that, even though I could see it, Tao.
Considering how big this place is, I'd assume a lot. Like maybe 4.
Wow.
Lent, you going to talk? I mean, you framed it all.
You're just here, looking good. I mean, we already here. We might as well take a look around.
Apparently, I'm not going to talk.
Well, it wasn't exactly your strong point. Remember what Dad always said.
Hey, look, you have your job to do, which is explaining gameplay mechanics. I'm here to not talk in this scene.
And you did a great job.
You know what? I just got done telling you we don't need more input from you at this time.
It's good. I'm glad that you're not my boss then. Huh? I can. In fact, I have complete autonomy. I can cut in here whenever I feel like it.
Lent adjusts the sound input so that the narrator voice starts speaking. So we got a new quest here, and I don't remember which one it is, and I'll figure it out another day. So there's a random quest we don't care about, so we got to get to the south, and then we got to get to the north. So let's start with the south, because the north one, it might be faster to just jump to a new spot entirely. This is not going to get us there.
Just an invisible wall in front of the pits. All right, people standing around doing a whole lot of nothing.
People stuff. I mean, I guess we could talk to the NPCs to get an idea of what's meant to be going on here, but
It's best just to infer, assume what they're doing. Don't ask them.
well, I mean, as an RPG player on like the NES back in the day, I would talk to every NPC, but that was in the days when a town would have like 6 NPCs in it.
It also is in the days where you might have to talk to those NPCs 2 or 3 times before the plot would actually progress, and there was no indication that you needed to do so.
It's more of an SNES thing, but I do know what you're talking about. I think I distinctly remember one of the first RPGs I ever owned and didn't finish was Summoner for PS2, and that just like they did the thing, which I'll explain. I will explain briefly. That was the first game I ever saw that marked certain NPCs as important, but gave other NPCs like flavor dialogue. And I remember thinking, what a great idea. And then I found myself never talking to the flavor dialogue NPCs. And then I found myself realizing that I didn't care about the world at all.
Well, there you go.
Ugh, it's so hot here.
I sincerely mean that. Also, I sweaty.
I'm emitting blue light, it's so hot.
You also never been this far in before, have you?
And by you, I mean me.
Yeah. Sorry, I was trying to get my voice down. I wasn't exactly reading properly.
Yeah, but look, we can get some ore even from here. A place known for its not being able to get oreness.
Since it doesn't look like we can go any deeper in, let's just gather what we can. And try not to, get burnt by all the lava just streaming everywhere.
That seems wise.
Incoming. We got some horny animals around here. We're going to avoid those.
Let's get some horny animal.
Do we have any Goldterian around here?
Nope. That was a thing that I sorted out, but it did not end up being here at all.
Well, poo gas.
No, it was taken care of. It just wasn't where I expected it to be. This is probably the fastest way.
Maybe. Let's say I'm trying to look at your notes real quick.
Oh yeah, no, I think I just we just need to find these 3 fast travel points, and then there's only one other thing to do that I can remember. But if I left notes and then forgot I left notes, maybe I left notes that included things that I forgot I left notes on.
That's why we leave notes.
That's why we leave notes. Don't tell me I'm not a common Egypt, as my mother used to say.
It's good. It's good. And did you say, "Am I uncommon then?" He's a use.
Well, she had a coworker back in the day who, now one of my favorite little sayings that you just can't use because people will think you're serious and don't know what you're talking about. But he was a non-native English speaker who, when he was really, really angry at somebody, would say, "You are a whole wit," because he had heard the expression "you are a half wit," and assumed a whole wit must be twice as bad.
See. A whole wit.
A whole wit. No, I've never met them. Apparently a very intelligent chap. He just wasn't speaking English as his first language. That was all.
Of course, now we know that a whole wit is something that you'd find in a 100-world story.
Exactly. A whole wit is a wit that we haven't whittled down to size yet.
Behold, trees guarding the entrance to some kind of mine of Moria.
Some kind of Moria mine.
Wait, well, let's load up another cutscene. We can't just flow from one to the other.
Welcome to Sonic 06, Atelier Ryza 06.
Now, it's been a while, but is this a door?
It appears to be locked.
That doesn't answer my question, Claudia.
Wait, it's locked? I thought it was a door. What is it, a locked or a door?
And Durfall, don't you say it's a jar. I'll slap the fuck out of you.
Oh, check it out. I get to talk this time, which means it's time for the Ryza special key. Oh, I didn't mean that to sound creepy, but it kind of did. Hold it. Don't just go opening things. It looks like a vault of some sort. It could belong to someone from Sardonica.
Actually, look here. There's writing. Berrystone Silo, it says.
Man, these fairy stones have to get out of their silos and start working across functional teams. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We might be seen as robbers if we open it. Then we'd be like cool counterculture kids.
Yikes. The Ryza, whatever you do, don't open it.
Well, you know what I'm gonna do? Sounds like we gotta open it then. I mean, okay, fine. Just wanted to see if I could open it. Maybe take a peek around. But everyone has to shit on my fun. God, you think it wasn't my video game? Oh well, guess we could call it a day.
Is the game called Atelier Whoever Owns This Fairstone Vault? No, I don't think it is.
Let me check the box. Nope, doesn't.
Oh, damn! JG doesn't have a box. He got this one digitally.
Monster!
You look like a tough contender. Everyone, let's do it. By which I mean girls, do it.
I'm not even in shot. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even have to be in your party yet the first time this scene's available.
That guy just ran to the cameraman.
Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I guess it's okay. Just that we're going to be loading, so it doesn't matter if I am inefficient with this one. We can just ice these. We can put these guys on ice.
And by us, I mean I'm gonna set them on fire also.
Fire and
Also,
Ice, my favorite 90s WCW tag team, except I think they might have been the Arts.
We beat it somehow against all odds. Man, that was really, really difficult. Just suspend your disbelief. It was very, very hard. Man, it came out of nowhere like an RKO.
Cal, are you and I occupying the same space and time?
Are you in a little papoose on my back? Nope, good.
Wasn't that kind of strange, though? I don't recall seeing a monster like that on the way.
It's like they can move.
I mean, maybe we just happened to not see it, but it was huge. How could we have missed that? Man, you see that thing, man? That thing's huge, man.
Right on, Tonatao.
Why would anyone build a storage with a monster like that around?
Oh, it's the Vault of Haunted Fairy Stones.
This is definitely intriguing, but another time. I'm bored now. Let's come back when things have calmed down.
Yeah, but
Also, it's very misty all of a sudden.
we wouldn't want to be here when there's dangerous generic monsters around like there are everywhere else in the world.
A suspicious silo.
Yeah, it's not like we've killed like demon Pokemon from beyond the pale.
My parents also decorate their house with lots of strange works of art. It doesn't surprise me that Mr. Burnham likes those things. He's such a freak.
I wonder if we buy some of our crafts from here. I always think about my business. I'm sorry. It's my thing that I do.
We should talk business later because that is also the closest thing I have to a character.
Yeah, we're both business people. We should totally hang out.
Display all regions. There you go. I knew there was a button to do this. All right, and then as we found out, the Holy Tower. One of the reasons I'm not that worried about having poked around up here is that I came to the Holy Tower and unlocked it, and nothing happened. And then I came back later, and the game's like, "Oh, you know what? Now you get a scene.
You know what? The now you get the scene.
You'll get the scene."
I'm not really upset with the loading times. This is a much larger game than I anticipated.
Yeah.
This place leaves a strong impact, although apparently it didn't the last time we visited here.
Yeah.
Remember when my only character trait was I wanted to come here? I've grown so much.
Don't advance the dialogue. This is the Lost Syllables just to say, yeah, look at Ryza.
Yeah.
Even in Japanese, we're just saying hi. So why is she blabbing so much?
So remember that Bugs Bunny cartoon where he's speaking the, like, quote, tropical language, and at one point he goes, "Hoo!" And the translation is, "Now is the time for all good men to come to the aid of their country."
This is where the ancient artifact that siphoned water from the underworld was left. And also where we found out that
Crooked Island
was man-made. There was a big old plot dump here.
I'll never forget the shock of that moment, Loser Camo. You didn't forget, did you, viewer?
I just about shit my pants. I was so surprised. It was somewhere I always wanted to venture to. As JG indicated, this was my whole deal in the first game.
You were trying so hard to reach this tower for a long time, huh?
Yeah, I wanted to show everyone in the village that I'd really gotten stronger. Not just my dad.
Ryza's like, hell yeah.
Yeah, that's right. You fucking showed all them bastards.
I had a hunger for that kind of stuff at the time. I was young too, you know.
You were? Well, how about we go up again? 4 times then. Although, since it's important, an important route and all, it's locked up to keep stray adventurers out. But we're not strays, we're old.
Also, I got keys, and around here, no one can call us robbers.
I mean, they could, but they'd be factually incorrect.
Nah, it's fine. I spent more than enough time in this tower back then. And frankly, we've got enough places to explore in this game that we don't need to rehash these 3 screens. From now on, we find new vistas to look upon.
Oh, that's pretty important.
Well said, Len. I don't get to say that very often.
Yeah, say she seems surprised.
That sounded very, very cool. I'm kind of tingly.
Huh? What? That's not what I...
It slipped out naturally. Don't worry about it. You can tuck it back in.
I didn't get to go up there. What the fuck? I mean, good grief.
Look at this tree in front of me. They already have their Christmas lights up.
It's not even Halloween yet. Although, as of now, it is after Halloween as we record this. But, well, there you go. Unless I'm forgetting something from my own notes, we can return to the old secret hideout.
This is the old one. I've never been here before. I'm still inexperienced. Allow me to learn from you. I said this before in the other place.
Apparently, I don't get dialogue the first time I'm brought into the bosom of your home. Not that this is really her home. All right, I'm going to head back to the Claria Atelier just in case there's a thing for coming here, and then I think we can load.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm kind of coming up on, like, I had just used this game as a thing to, if I had a 3-day weekend from work and didn't feel like doing anything one of those days, I would just dick around with this game. I probably got to stop because we're running out of stuff. We're going to be at that point we were in the last game where nothing could even touch us until the DLC that was all about kicking your ass. So if we were to load this game, we will now have if we just wait. So I went ahead and poked around at the rest of these places because it was like, oh, you can find these and then later on come back and get scenes. So I was no longer nervous about this. I think this might be a DLC. Like it's got entirely new enemies and different ingredients to pick up, but absolutely no story relevance that I can find. So if the game sends us here, I'll do it on screen. It'll be cool. But for now, yeah, I poked around and it's like there's a spooky mansion. And this whole thing is like a weird feudal Japanese town with a like castle, and none of it seems to have anything to do with the story.
Well, look forward to new enemies sometime in the future.
But here, so we did in fact get our hands on Goldatarian, and it was... Oh, I guess I shouldn't have come back. Yeah, there's a monster in Lise Valley that drops it. So I just had to like actually figure out what monster it was, which made them worth fighting, because otherwise they wouldn't have been. And we managed to get Goldatarian, and that is irrelevant because it allowed us to make a whole bunch of shit that we couldn't make before. And we've kind of got almost all of the regular old skill tree now. Because every time you get a new bunch of recipes by being able to make a new thing, you just get a fuck ton of SP, making all the shit you just unlocked, which tends to cascade into being able to afford to buy the next thing. So...
It looks like we can make Grand Organ next, which I believe is like it's either the final or penultimate ore.
No, I think you're right. I think that's like the ultimate ore. And, I don't know that I noticed enough. I don't know that I noticed that we have that because there also is a thing where, well, okay, now that I got Grand Organ, do I actually have the recipes that allow me to use it? But I guess we do because we've unlocked all the Woppet tiers. But I actually went ahead and bought an advanced skill. Because this one just gives you rare, like, most of these I don't give a crap about, like key creation. And, oh, I know what else I have to talk about. So yeah, I got enough SP to actually buy the one that means we might get rare drops from monsters more, or super traits, because it was like, that's actually giving us better stuff. But what I took the time to look up out of curiosity and found out, oh, the game's actually already broken. Because of this. Now that we've unlocked duplicating items, which requires gems, like in the last game, if we wanted gems, I had to go like gather shit from palm trees and just like sell it in mass, or drop it in mass and gather more and drop in mass. In this game, because of the super traits, oh shit, I have to find the thing now. We have something we made. It's not utterly unmatched. Super quality. We made something with a trait which is like purity, or like extreme purity, or something like that. It's a super trait which gives you extra gems when reduced to gems. So once you have that on something, you duplicate it, and then you turn it into gems, and it gives you more gems than it costs to duplicate something with that trait on it.
So we effectively have infinite gems, is what you're saying.
We have infinite gems. Having infinite gems, not that I bothered, it also means we have infinite money, because I can duplicate as many items as we want, sell them, then come back and duplicate more shit and get gems. So the economy is utterly broken, other than we don't have a way to infinitely get SP effortlessly, but we've also got so much fucking SP through normal gameplay that I have zero doubt we will completely unlock all skills before we're done. So we're in pretty good standing to actually just play the game for a while and not worry too much about battle prep. But since we're talking, I got
Before we continue, though, Lethal looks at the viewers at home. When's the last time money's been an issue in this video game series?
That's what happens. You go like all this way and nothing challenges you, and suddenly something just smacks you the fuck down. But I don't think that's going to happen to us until we get to like the end game. So I went ahead and switched stuff around because it seemed weird to me for some reason that Claudia was the tank. So now Ryza is our tank.
You trying to say something, JG?
No, just it was like she's the one that I'm paying attention to her hit points, so it seems like she should be the one that would never get in any trouble. She's the one that if she dies, it's a pain in the ass to switch to someone else and try to heal. So, but everybody's got better Woppets and whatnot because I was able to go in and recreate them and yada yada yada. I didn't bother with the boys because we're not using them like at all at the moment. But everyone does have better gear, and the details of that are probably not important.
All I noticed is like Claudia has an XXL large, arrow, and then your boy Len has the small, whatever.
Aww. Hey, what does he have? He has
Storm
Warning S. Well, honestly, I was getting ready to make weapons for the guys to get SP, and I was like, we've got more SP than I know what to do with, so I just didn't bother.
Maybe in the future, Land.
Maybe
We'll
in the
give a
future.
damn about you.
We might skip. I mean, we'll probably just skip over now. Like you pointed out, I can get Grand Orin, or whatever it's called. Well, probably the next time. But the other issue is with getting Grand Orin or whatnot, they're not totally stupid about it. Like, to get the next tier of weapons that involves Grand Orin, like Astromnox has Golden Tyrion, which we can make. It also involves getting something called Eternal Furo, which I don't know what that is, but whatever it is, we don't have them yet.
All right.
Yeah. So like, there's two like basic requirements for everything, and the stuff that requires Grand Orin Well, hey, it's not even showing up. Whatever it is, maybe that's only armor. But they usually have a second thing like breeze stone. I don't know where you get those, but apparently it's not Claria. So there you go.
Maybe it'll be at the old mansion. Ooh.
Could be. Could be. Anyway, I think we'll call it a video here. This was all recap for me, but it did involve going through like 4 different plot scenes. So we actually got more done than in most videos where we were setting out for entirely new content. But when we come back next time, it will be, for all of us, entirely new content. See you then.
Bye.